Well, hello, everybody. Ken Johnson here with Weather After Dark for you. Um, Man, it is cold outside, y'all. It is so cold here tonight. Undo that. I'm trying to hide something else. Not trying to hide that, but yeah, it is. It is extremely cold here tonight, guys. Outside, I'm even inside my little at home studio here, which is kind of a makeshift thing right now. It is. It's cold here at the moment. I've sent an invite link to Weatherman Cam. Hopefully, he'll show up here in a minute. So we'll see if he joins us. If not, then we will. Okay, I got it. He wants me to send him a different link. So, all right, let me try that here. Sorry, I'm trying to get Cam on here. So let's see if any of this stuff works here. That one looks like it would work. So Cameron will be on with us here in just a moment. But yes, it is. It is, guys. It's so cold outside. I am, I'm just not a big fan of cold weather. But I was actually outside today. I put on a heavy coat and moving around without a lot of wind. It really and truly wasn't too bad. It really wasn't that bad. So it could have been a lot worse. So it is cold indeed. It's actually, you know it, when the weather's cold like this, it to me it's hard to get motivated to really do a lot because you want to stay warm. It's cozy, it's comfortable when you're inside bed there, and it's just really really nice. So here's Weatherman Cam. He's going to join us now. He's actually at the studio because it's his night to do weather here, and all we see from Cameron is the ceiling of the studio there. Cameron, can you hear me? I do not hear Cameron. So let me go back here and see what's up with this. Cameron, talk to me. Talk to me. Hello, 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 Cameron. Hello, Cameron. I don't know. I'm about to take Cameron off of here. That doesn't look good. I don't know what he's doing there. So I just took him off. So hopefully, maybe I'll send him another link. That did not look good. So here he is again. But all he's doing is showing the ceiling, and we need to see more than that, Cameron. So anyway, but yeah, it's just hard to want to get real motivated when it's cold outside like that. Like this morning, I laid in bed for a lot longer than I wanted to because you got out. It's just so cold out. It's just so cozy and warm in the bed. It's just hard to want to get out. So, how are you, Suzanne? Thanks for joining us here on Weather After Dark. I got Cameron going to join us here in a minute and talk a little bit about some of the cold weather going on here tonight. Talk a little bit about a winter storm going on along the Gulf Coast, and we're not going to get snow this go round, out of this particular system here. But we are going to continue with the cold weather. I'm chatting with Karen. Hold on. So anyway, all right. So how has John Moss? We bedded down till noon. Yeah, I don't blame you, Ross. I didn't. I didn't want to get out of bed today either. I wanted to stay in the bed where it was nice and warm and cozy. I did finally get up. I watched some football today. Um, I watched that game where the Eagles won, which I hate the Philadelphia. I'm sorry if you're an Eagle fan. I absolutely hate the Eagles. Um, then I had to go run some errands for the wife today because she isn't gonna get out when it's cold. Um, and then I watched the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. When I feel bad for Lamar Jackson, such a good guy and good football player. I hate to see him not get to move on, but also want Josh Allen to do well as good as well. So, all right, let's see if Weatherman Cam can join us. All right, so there he is. There's
Can you
Weatherman
hear me?
Cam. Yep, I
Yeah,
can hear
now
you.
you got audio.
I don't know
The
what I
reason
don't know.
you were the reason you were looking at the ceiling a second ago is because I was getting dressed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, some of us have to work, man.
yeah. Well, that's kind of how it goes sometime, right?
Yeah, that is how it goes.
So, but anyway, I let me move my camera. I can't see myself. Hold on, camera.
Okay.
All right, there we go, Cam. There we go, Cam. Well, I mean, you are the weekend weather guy, so you're going to it's just your day to work. I work Monday through Friday. You work the weekends and do stuff throughout the week. So
That is true.
My taco soup was freaking amazing. My son and his daughter, my son and his girlfriend came over, and they couldn't get enough. It was really good. It was really good. So I mean, you're talking about the beans. I use black beans. I use pinto beans, corn, hamburger meat, taco seasoning mix, the Rotel tomatoes, Velveeta cheese, green onions. It's good. Now it's not as good as my friend John Moss. This is a guy that I kind of my role model when it comes to cooking. He's a local guy, and he sometimes is on here, but that dude can cook. He cooks better than me. But it was good. So Cameron, you're not lively. All you're doing is just sitting there.
No, I was looking at stuff about the nor'easter. 'Cause I don't say I had a forecast for it, but I have friends up there in Massachusetts, so I was kind of
There's
looking at stuff.
there's something wrong with the audio because you keep going. It goes burr, burr, burr.
For real?
Yeah, it's like it sounds like it's distorted or something on your end. So
I'll just do it through my phone.
you sound like a robot.
Is this better?
Yes, that's better. So Kate wants to know what part of Chicago you're from, Cameron.
Valparaiso, Indiana. So it's like not Chicago itself, but we were considered Chicagoland. We're probably about an hour away from the city. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, close enough.
Yep. And now that he's been in Texas, he doesn't like the cold weather anymore. So,
Don't.
but yeah, it was really good. That was really good. So, what are you guys doing to stay warm? What are y'all doing to stay warm in all this cold weather?
Layering up.
What are you doing, Cameron?
I
Layering up?
I literally have like.
Oh no, Cameron, are you okay?
I kicked my leg up and the chair went down. Yeah, I'm on Facebook right now.
Cameron went down, y'all. He went down.
Oh.
Mhm. Hey, what's up, Kyrie?
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That was not professional.
Well, this is weather after dark and stuff like that's going to happen. And the phone is ringing now in the background. So I'm assuming somebody's watching and calling and checking on Cam and make sure he's all right.
Yeah,
So-
I'm fine. It's Jacob. I'm okay.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're okay. Elaine says that's funny. Do it again.
Huh?
Can you do it again? The viewers want you to do it again, Cameron.
No, because that was a complete accident. Oh, brother, that's funny.
So Leslie was laughing. Hey, Cam, raised in Valpo, graduated from Valpo High School many years before you.
Oh, no kidding. That's where all my family is. My grandparents live in Valpo. My grandma lives in Crown Point. So I know that's nothing to you, Ken, but
Well,
Ken,
I
you might
mean,
know Valpo because of Valparaiso University. That's a meteorology school.
yeah, I do know about that. So here's a good question right here, Cam. How much for you to go and wrap Ross's pipes?
Give me an offer.
Well, Ross is a doctor. He's a doctor of animals, so he can afford it.
Well, give me a fair number. I'll be there in about an hour and a half.
All right. Well, I mean, you got to do the weather first. You got to tell everybody it's cold.
That's why I said an hour and a half.
I think that there's something up because I hear a bit of an echo in there. I think that whenever I'm talking, it's coming through your microphone or something.
Let me try the AirPods again.
All right, we'll try it again. So there's our local Colbert, Oklahoma weather person there, Eric Pridemore, telling us about what's going on over there, Colbert. Tomorrow morning is Inauguration Day for President Donald Trump. We're sorry Cameron had a fall down in the new Channel 6 studios. That is very nice of you to say that.
That was so
Very
funny.
nice. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, yes, it's funny, but I'm grateful that you're not hurt.
If I get hurt from falling in my chair, I have bigger issues.
Well, do you need to go in the blue tent and be checked out?
No.
Okay, all right. So tomorrow is Inauguration Day. I hear Cameron, stop laughing. I'm trying to talk here, man.
Sorry.
You're a goofball.
so
Yes,
funny.
Carrie Hallman was nice to you, and that's what made you fall. You were so shocked that somebody complimented you. She said you look nice tonight, and you fell out of your chair as a result.
Wait, before you talk about whatever you're going to talk about, you know what sucks about tonight,
What?
or doesn't suck, but looking nice. I wore my green tie and blue to kind of support Notre Dame, but the
You gotta
green
have
shows up as,
dude. You gotta have some gold, man.
I don't have anything gold, but the green shows up as silver on TV.
Yeah, I mean that's the wrong color green.
Well, I didn't think about that. I wasn't thinking properly.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, so Cameron, I wanted to talk a little bit about some stuff going on tonight. The great James Spann was going to talk about it on Weather Brain. So we're going to talk about it on Weather After Dark. The elephant in the room here, which a lot of people don't know this, but there's a company out there that owns TV stations across the country. I don't know how many they own.
A good
None. I
bit.
don't think. I don't think they own any here locally. But the name is Allen Media, and they came in on Friday and just waxed everybody, all their whole everything. And these and the one station is in Tupelo, Mississippi. Was a very good station. Great meteorologist from Lubbock. He was the go-to guy for severe weather. He's kind of like the James Spann of Tupelo, or the Ken Johnson of Wichita Falls, or the Cameron Lindsay of Wichita Falls, I should say. But very good weather person, and love, love, love. Alamedia said we're not going to have any local weather people anymore. We're done. So now they're going to have the Weather Channel doing all their local forecasts and covering severe weather. I think that's a bad idea. I think that's a bad look. I mean, I do understand that, the economy's tough, and when the economy's tough, the TV stations do take a hit. But this isn't the only company has done this. Several of the companies are going to where they have weather hubs.
So,
And go ahead.
sorry to interrupt. They have 23 stations.
I know they have
If
one. They had one WAAY in Huntsville, Alabama was another pretty big one.
they have one, looks like four, maybe five in the deep south.
Mm-hmm.
No, they have 24 stations, excuse me. And if you figure, say, just each station has a three-person team,
Mm-hmm.
um, that's what, almost 70 meteorologists.
That's a lot right there. And it's not just the fact that these people who uproot their lives and move to these places with their families. It's not just that they're eliminating their jobs, which is to me is very sad. And like I say, I get that the economy can be rough. I think it's a sorry move, though. Honestly, it's a I'm saving money move is what it is.
Yeah. Fun
Um,
fact, actually, one of the stations they own is a station I applied to out of college and had not offers but interviews with.
what TVA?
No, it was WFFT, which is in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Oh, okay.
So it's closer to home.
So another problem is these are some major severe weather markets, and the Weather Channel. I mean, they're not going to cover it the same way that your local meteorologist would. They're just not going to. I would think that they're not going to cut in as much. They're not going to cut in as often. They're not going to be nearly as personable. So, the way that these companies are doing, and some other companies are doing this too with hubs, you're just not going to get the same amount of coverage. And it doesn't look, it's unsafe. To me, it's just awful what they're doing to the public. Of course, I guess, if you're one of those markets that happens, you can always go to YouTube because there's plenty of people on there covering it. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very sad, and I hate that that's happened. And I'm grateful that we work for a company. We work for American Spirit, but it's kind of a bit of a partnership with the Gray Company, which is a
Right.
good TV a very good company. I'm glad that they value the communities here and value the safety of our communities. And we're doing pretty good, and I don't see anything like that happening here anytime soon. So. But I know a lot of people out there are in the weather in the TV business are very nervous right now because of what's happening. And
Yeah.
a lot of it's to blame is people just don't watch the way they TVs like they used to. I mean, things have changed so much. I mean, if you're not on social media as a meteorologist, then you're getting left behind. I have a good buddy of mine that's a great meteorologist, but he's just not big on social media. It's just not his thing. and I got a feeling that he's getting left behind because of that. Um, you know, these YouTubers out there, there's, dime a dozen, they're doing weather now. And some of it, like Ron Hall's pretty good, Max Velocity, you and I aren't a big fan of Max, but I mean, he does a good job, I don't think, I think he's a bit confusing some. I mean, I don't like their overall graphic looks. I don't think they have the same energy that we have. But I
Right.
mean, they're out there doing this stuff, and a lot of mom guys at home that only have a weather degree, and I don't think Ryan Hall doesn't have a meteorology degree, and
Nope.
they're doing it. They're doing all this stuff now. So I mean, that's why I'm saying it's not just TV anymore. It's TV, it's the apps, and we have a good weather app. First Alert 6 weather app, because a lot of the people are talking about, oh, my app says this. Your app is trash. As the young people say, it's trash. It's because it's not up. It's not updated by meteorologists. It's updated by a computer. It's a computer that does it. If you watch your app, it's going to change several times throughout the day when that computer changes. And it may be raining outside, cats and dogs, but it'll have sunny on there. It's because it's a computer sitting somewhere, maybe over in Europe somewhere or in China somewhere, that's updating that. We update ours ourselves. Or if we didn't update ours ourselves, I would be honest with you, I'd say it's not that good because it's a computer updating it. But it's TV, it's apps, it's social media, it's YouTube, it's Facebook. TikTok gets saved for at least a little bit. I'm not big on TikTok, but I like to watch it for entertainment purposes. There's other social media platforms that are out there. We have something called 24/7 channel, and I don't think it's on TV anymore, but basically you just go to our app or our website, you can get it that way. That's how it's done, I think. So, but anyway, so I went on a bit of a rant without that, and I don't like the numbers have gone down. So I guess people didn't like that. They really prefer Cameron falling out of his chairs more than me talking and going on a going on a rant about that.
Yeah, that was a rush. I'm awake now.
What, from falling out of your chair?
Yeah, like anyone else that kind of wakes you up a little bit.
Yep, I would think so. But what would Texoma do if, let's just say, and this is not happening, folks. We're just saying, what if we came in, let's just use this as an example. Let's say our general manager calls a meeting, just spur of the moment tomorrow, and comes in and says, the company's decided to sell, and or the company's decided to downsize, and all of our weather's now going to be done from a hub somewhere. So you guys are being let go. So what would our local community here do? Because we are in a major severe weather market here. I know the joke is we always miss out on Wichita Falls on the really bad stuff, but one day we won't. So I mean, what would we do? What would these guys do if that's what happened tomorrow?
I don't know.
And how
Social media. I mean, that's the
what
only
would
answer at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, I've already tried to establish a presence on social media. I've got a good one on Facebook, but I'm trying to build my audience on YouTube. So I mean, like I say, I don't there's no signs of that happening at our station. But in the event that it did, I our viewers at least would have that to fall back on, because I'm not going to leave these guys empty handed. I'm not going to leave you guys empty handed. I don't know who you watch. Maybe you watch Ryan Hall already. Maybe you watch Michael Bowling down the street, or I don't know who they have up to Channel 7 now. Maybe you watch them. I don't know. But if Channel 7 were to go, we would go before, because we're kind of a sister station kind of thing. So, but I wouldn't leave you guys empty handed. Like I say, I got my stuff here I can do at home, and I can cover weather good here too. Not as good as I can at the TV station. I got more bells and whistles there than I do here, but I can still cover weather here. But you're right, Janet. You would be angry, and those people in Tupelo, Mississippi tonight are angry, and they
Yeah,
vowed to never watch.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
people up there that are ticked off.
but I don't think that this company cares. It's all about saving a buck. I think that's all they care about is saving a buck.
I'll say when it comes to this, though, the owners, they don't care. I don't say they don't care about the opinion of people, but you know, there's they don't value the general public, their opinion. It's whatever they think will make them the most money.
I think you're right. I get it. Like, this is the TV industry is a business. you're in it to make money, but that's not the only reason you get into it. You get into it because you care, you love what you do. You're passionate about bringing a good, breaking news story, or you're passionate about delivering good weather saving information to your public. You're passionate about, keeping your community safe.
I actually
That's,
don't like the weather.
I know you don't. I know you don't. So, but anyway, but I just had to kind of get that off of my chest. Like I say, I don't. That's not something that you guys have to worry about. At least for right now, I don't have any reason to believe. Matter of fact, I think our station's doing pretty good. So, I think we're in pretty good shape. But it makes me feel bad for those guys out there with good stations, good TV stations. That they're no longer going to have the access to the good stuff, the local stuff in their markets anymore. So, I mean, I almost believe that the YouTube and the social media and the apps are kind of the way to go now. In addition to the TV, I mean, in my opinion, you can't beat the TV because I can just do more there. But I mean, at least we do have social media to fall back on. Cameron, where did you go?
I'm putting my pants on, dog.
Oh yeah, definitely don't be in front of the camera on that.
Well, I
So
don't take my pants off. I layer up because half my pants are way too freaking big on me now.
yeah, you've lost all that weight. So
Yeah, so I have to. I
there,
like.
there's a compliment from Elaine Hare.
See, I love this combo, but it doesn't show up on TV, which kind of sucks. I really like this tie.
You got Notre Dame winning tomorrow night?
I don't know. I don't. They could, but I think it's a not a mismatch, but Ohio State has a much better roster than we do.
Yeah, I think Ohio State wins. I mean, it could be a blowout, but I don't know. I don't think Notre Dame wins. I watched the Chiefs game yesterday, and I tell you what, man, it's ridiculous. Some of these calls these officials are making. I mean, they just ridiculous.
They got to get their they got to get their three-peat, Ken.
There, and you can tell it's obvious too that the NFL and the officials want that to happen. I mean, they're calling these roughing the passer calls against the anybody that's opposing the Kansas City Chiefs, and even touching Patrick Mahomes. I mean, there was one instance where Patrick's sliding, he slides late, and the tacklers, what are they supposed to do? They're trying to stop. They actually wind up hitting each other. Don't even hardly even hit Patrick. Flag, personal foul,
Yep.
rough at the passer, and that was so stupid. I mean, do you see the pet play where he tries to go out of bounds and starts to flopping around like LeBron does with the Lakers?
No, but I heard about. I didn't watch much football. I watched bits and pieces. I watched it in chunks and then kind of got the highlights through Twitter, but I didn't sit down and watch a whole football game.
Right. No ice tomorrow, Leslie. Not here anyway. Just cold. We're not forecasting ice this go around for us. Now there's gonna be some ice
Snow.
along
I put snow in the forecast.
well, some snow flurries. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
But the snowstorm would be down there in southern Louisiana.
Yeah.
And New Orleans, some places down there in southern Louisiana. I'm talking about like Lafayette, New Orleans, those areas. That those guys could wind up being, seeing a historic snowstorm with 5-10 inches of snow down there in some areas.
Did you look at any of the stuff in the Northeast today?
No, I just watched the game. I saw the snow falling at the Philadelphia Eagle game.
They almost had they kind of had a nor'easter. Wasn't super powerful, but it was decent. Like they had pretty good winds with it and everything.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So, but yeah, I just been us watching football this weekend, doing some odds and ends around the house. I did a lot of work at the other house yesterday, but other than that, I hadn't done a whole lot here this weekend. So,
I cooked today. Did I? No, I didn't. No, I cooked, but nothing crazy. And then obviously work. So,
yep. So
not a whole lot going on here either, man.
That's just the way it goes. It's too cold, I don't really want to get outside and do much. It's just too cold. Like right now, I'm in the living room number 2. It's a big living room here, and it's cold because the heat doesn't get in here real good. I've got a little heater right by me, but it's not doing much. I need to we need to fix some things in here because it just doesn't have enough good heat in this part of the house here. So
yeah, it's cold today, but it's not as bad as yesterday.
No, because there's no wind. I can take this. I mean, rough. I walked outside today and I had on a heavy coat and whatnot. I was like, it really isn't that bad. Yeah, I mean,
we did hit 24 hours of below freezing officially.
Oh, so what was the high today? 32?
30.
Oh, okay. Well, then we are then. See, I told y'all last week the models are probably going to be wrong. I started kind of wait for it a little bit on Friday, and I wish I'd have just stuck to my guns because I thought we were. I don't think we get above freezing tomorrow. What are you forecasting tomorrow?
I put down, was it 35? I put down 35,
That's too
but
warm.
I would say, but with the way things have been today, with it coming in cooler than shown, I think I might drop it down to 32.
Yeah, I don't think we get above freezing tomorrow either. The models just don't handle. They just don't handle it well. Because I think tomorrow we're going to see some increasing cloud cover at some point.
Mainly in
And
the second half of the day.
yeah, so I don't think we really get. I don't think we see a big rise in temperatures tomorrow. I mean, we will, but but I bet we don't get above freezing.
Yeah, I just dropped us down to 32.
That's good. That's good. So, what time are y'all going on air?
10.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's probably about time for you to go on air then, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm about to hop off here, so we're about to get ready.
All right. All right. Well, then we're going to wrap things up for Weather After Dark tonight. I just was on a rant here, and I got some things I wanted to get off my chest. I wanted to talk about it a little bit. I posted it on my Facebook or yesterday, I think it was, and I just wanted to kind of rant on that some. So, all right. All right, Cameron, you stay warm, buddy.
Yep, you too. I'll talk to you later.
All right. So Cameron is off of here now. So Cameron is going to do the weather, and I just made a video a little bit ago about the cold weather and snowstorm along the Gulf Coast. I'm about to post it on YouTube and Facebook. So that's what I'm about to be doing. So I'm going to jump off here too and go get warm. Everybody stay warm. Y'all stay warm tonight. Stay warm tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday for a lot of folks. Stay in. And if, you're, a person that's a political person or whatnot, and, watch the inauguration tomorrow. That might be something good to do. Just stay in, stay warm if you can. If you do have to work, remember, dress in layers. Not a lot of wind tomorrow. It's just going to be cold out there. We dealt with it before. I'm going to deal with it again, right? All right, guys. Have